Prodigies. They are poisonous bugs devouring His Imperial Majesty's sacred garden! Oscar! I want you to mobilize our commanders and prepare the troops to engage. We're going to march on Findle!
But sir, I thought you had already assigned that job to Marquis Arclight and Marquis Buckwald.
And they're sitting around waiting for the snow to melt. When I give an order, I expect it to be carried out at once. Tell them if they don't want to be annihilated, they'd better cross over the Ruruk Mountains and put this rebellion down by tomorrow!
We just got word. The governor of the Northern Lands has ordered all units to assemble and prepare to move out.
It sounds to me like he's going to try and overwhelm Dormant with a 10,000-man force.
You're right. And once all those troops are gone, Gustav will be vulnerable to attack. It'll be the perfect opportunity to kill him.
Crossing the Ruruk Mountains in winter. He's sending us off to our deaths!
Even if we survive, we won't be in shape to fight.
I can't believe the Duke would let his anger override his common sense.
I think such thoughts are better kept to oneself, Marquis Arclight.
I understand your concern, but really, Buckwald, if he had just waited till spring, we would have an overwhelming advantage in this fight. With respect to Duke Gustav, he may be a great warrior, but he's a terrible leader. The Emperor chose the wrong man when he elevated him to nobility.
Do you know who these Seven Light Faith people are, or where they come from?
Truthfully, I haven't got a clue. They're rumored to be very powerful. I just hope we have enough troops to overcome them.
Excuse me?
We're coming up on the Ruruk checkpoint. Let's rest the horses and the men.
Everyone, take aim and fire!
What's happening?
Can't be. Gunshots. All units, retreat!
What are you doing?
The Ruruk checkpoint is fallen. It's under enemy occupation. We run or be killed. We're being slaughtered. How many guns do those rebels have?
Of course. Arclight acted quickly, just as I expected. All right! Let's chase them down, everyone! It's a straight line from here to Buckwald!
Lord Arclight! This isn't working! Our rear guard's being obliterated! What do we do?
The only thing we can do at this point, tell the men I was killed in the opening attack.
But, sir, if I do that, some units will surrender!
That's the idea. It will convince those pursuing us that they've won the battle. Right now, their bloodlust is up. Since we're on the run, they think they can wipe us out. So they're willing to abandon the advantageous position they held at the checkpoint.
What's your plan?
We'll pretend to be fleeing in panic and eventually lure them into the open fields. You go on ahead of us. Meet up with the squads in the second wave and prepare them for a counterattack.
Yes, sir! As you command!
Armored troops.
Cavalry! Show them your power! Their weapons are useless against us.
Victory is within our grasp! You're going to be our first line of defense against the Imperial troops. If our enemy is smart, they'll recognize their disadvantage at the checkpoint, and they'll retreat outside the mountains. After that, They'll probably attack with their armored cavalry. The moment those troops come charging in, they'll be sure of their victory and they'll let their guard down. That's when you'll pull the ground out from under them using these. We call them hand grenades.
Just as Tsukasa predicted, we're going to win.
What happened here?
I can't believe it!
We must retreat. Everyone, fall back to Buckwall, now!
Hear me, my legions! We must terminate the rebels infesting Findolf! We embark on this mission in the name of His Imperial Majesty. No one shall escape his wrath. We will paint the northern mountains red with the blood of these traitors. We will measure our loyalty by the height of the enemy's bodies as we stack their corpses. Then we will burn them all until there is nothing left but ash. This is what happens to those who preach insurrection. Show yourself, rebels!
Hear me, Azure Brigade! Rise up! You can reveal yourselves! Disclose your true identity!
I have a report, Rico! It appears Arclight and Bookwall have barricaded themselves inside their castle!
Tsukasa was right. It's just as he predicted.
What?
What?
They're going to destroy the castle.
Attention! This is an announcement for everyone in Bookwall! As you can see, hiding behind castle walls is going to be useless against the forces of the Seven Light Faith! We demand that you stop bearing arms against us and that you surrender to our forces immediately! Resistance will ultimately lead to your deaths!
Do you see a way out?
No, I don't. We can't win.
I'm here to report mission accomplished! Do we know how Shinobu's doing on her end?
No, not yet.
Duke Gustav! This fight's over! Our Azure Brigade has you surrounded! Once you surrender, your people will be rid of your rule. You have no army left to terrorize your subjects. They're free to pursue their lives in peace. You, however, will be held to account.
You truly believe my people are now free to pursue their lives? You're a bigger fool than I took you for. The fact is, all these people exist for one reason. They are only here to serve His Imperial Majesty. Your delusions of freedom and your stupid pride are an affront to the nobility. When I'm through with you, there'll be nothing left but dust in the wind!
Doesn't sound like he's planning to surrender.
He's gone totally mad. Time to finish this!
Roger that! brother. Obviously, this guy won't go down easy. You ready?
You pathetic insects! My eyes!
You traitorous bastard! Your head is mine!
Worthless scum! You're calling me a traitor! How dare you! Say goodbye now.
Did we get him?
At this point, I wouldn't assume that.
You worms with your disrespectful tricks. You think this will stop me? You have no idea the extent of my power. It will take more strength than you possess to defeat me!
I don't like the way this is going. Come on, we gotta get out!
I can't believe he just did that while he was still inside. What a fanatic.
That's one way to describe him. He had a pretty unique attitude about everyone's lives, including his own. People exist only to serve the Emperor?
Yeah.